Perimenopause. Hey, I'm Shannon Galladay, and I'm your personal cheerleader, helping you with your wellness, business, and life goals. So, to be honest, this is very uncomfortable for me to talk about, and it's taken me a while to even open up to talk about this. But my hope is that it can help you if you might be struggling with perimenopause. So, before last year, I had no idea about any of this stuff. I've spent the last almost 12 years helping women with their weight loss goals. I've helped, hundreds, maybe even thousands of moms with their weight loss goals. It started with me. I wanted to lose weight after we had our first baby. I had a complete transformation. You can see my transformation pictures. I talked about, overcoming the struggle of getting my abs back after having three C-sections. I struggled with that. I struggled with even having a C-section. I did not want to have a C-section, and there's a whole story behind that. So what I learned, I found out in January 2023 that I was in perimenopause. I was very shocked because I was 42 at the time, and that was very young. Then in the summer, I went to another doctor, and she confirmed, yes, she said, looking at you, I wouldn't have thought that, but looking at your blood work, yes, you are in perimenopause. And so then I started asking questions like, why did this happen? And, I was told that surgeries can cause you to go into perimenopause. I had three C-sections, so that could have happened. Also, I had some hormones in my birth control, and I just took recommendations from the doctor. I didn't even think about it, and I had no idea that that could put me into early menopause. So anyway, here we are. Here is the situation. So I've been learning a lot because if you are in perimenopause, you know that your energy is going to be lower. I'm a high energy person, so this was a struggle when I started feeling lower energy, fatigue. I just wanted to rest more, which was unlike me. I like automatically gained 10 pounds, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like where is this coming from? My flat abs that I was so proud of went away. My emotions were all over the place, and I was having trouble sleeping, just so, hot flashing, like all the things. And I was just like, oh my goodness, like this is not my body, and just trying to figure out like what's going on. And so I still have a lot to learn, but I have learned a lot this last year. And so my hope is that as I continue to improve my life, that I can share the things that are helping me. And I'm not an expert. I'm just a regular mom that has helped people. So what I do for my job is I help people using trainers workouts. So they do a workout from a trainer or follow a nutrition plan from a dietitian. So I'm not the expert. I'm just here to help people stay accountable. And then I have learned a lot about my own journey along the way. So here are 5 tips to help you if you are struggling with your weight gain during perimenopause. And also, just so you know, I didn't know this, perimenopause means that you may have a period here and there, but it's not really regular. So that's kind of where you are. And then when you get to menopause, that means that you haven't had a period for a year. So, number one is that you're going to train differently. So, doing less high impact. I love high impact workouts. Like, I am a former, I ran a marathon, several half marathons, probably 15 half marathons. I love running. I love high impact. I love high fitness, all of those things. Those are not the best things to do when you're in perimenopause. So another thing that happens is you start to lose muscle, which is really annoying if you love fitness. And so pulling back on the high impact workouts, you can still, of course, do cardio, but do more weight training. So you want to do more weight training. And if you need tips on which workouts to do, I can definitely give you some tips. You can ask in the comments, and I'm happy to give you some of my workouts that have worked for me. So more weights and more zone 2 cardio. This is something that I've learned recently. So zone 2 cardio is like a brisk walk. So it's like getting your heart rate up, but it's not like a full on run, and it's less impact. So it's just getting, like doing a bike ride would be good. Just keeping your heart rate down, not getting it too high. I know on the bike, I do use a stationary bike, and it tells me which zone I'm in. So zone 2 cardio, it will tell you if you're doing a stationary bike. or a machine or something like that. But you want to get into that zone 2 cardio because that's the fat burning zone. Number 2 is nutrition. So you're going to want to add more protein. I definitely was not eating enough protein because our bodies need more protein to build that muscle. So we want to build muscle and burn fat, and also getting more veggies. So a really good rule of thumb is just to get protein at every meal and get veggies at every meal, ideally. It's not hard to get carbs, and so you're probably going to get. Definitely don't take out carbs. You need carbs for your energy. I actually increased my calories. That was something I did, and it helped me with my energy. Because if you're like, I need to lose weight, I need to cut my calories, but then you could be like draining your energy. So you have to be careful. You don't want your calories too low. And just depending on your size, that's where I can help if you want to schedule a one-on-one call. I offer the first call for free. There's a link in the description. So more protein, more veggies. Number 3 is more rest. I, was a diehard, wake up early, do my workout no matter what. And now I'm more like, okay, I got to listen to my body. Like if I push myself too hard, I'm like out for the count. And with having, I have 3 children and a husband, and I also work at the school as well. I need to have energy. And so listening to your body. So for like today, I slept until 7:15 instead of waking up at 6 o'clock and getting my workout in. I just moved my workout I had more time today, so I've moved it after I dropped our kids off from school. Just be flexible, but really listen to your body. And number 4 is talk to your doctor about supplements. I have some supplements that I use and I recommend to my clients, but I did add some additional supplements from my doctor. And so that's something to ask your doctor. And I tried different ones, like some that I tried, I was like, these aren't so great. Like I was actually having some reactions and my face was going numb, and I was like, okay, I know I'm not, I'm not doing those supplements. So, definitely talk to your doctor about different supplements. And I'm happy to answer questions about that. And number 5 is support and accountability. If you are feeling alone in this journey, that's how I was feeling, especially at the beginning, because I was just like, oh my gosh, like this is not my body, like what's going on? And I was a competitive gymnast growing up. So maybe you were an athlete growing up and you're just like, what is going on? Like my body is all over the place. Just know you're not alone. And like a lot of these things that happen with our bodies, it is helpful to talk about. Like I know it's kind of hush hush. That's why I was nervous to do this video, because I was like, oh, I don't know if we should talk about this, but it is really helpful having that support and accountability. And I know I've had great support and accountability with people that I've been working with. So if you are looking for support and accountability, that's what I do for my job. Is I can help you with your own nutrition, fitness, and mindset. Another thing is mindset that I'll just touch on is, as we age, it's so easy to be like so mean to ourselves. So you've got to be careful not to be mean to yourself, because if you're, saying mean things to yourself and wanting your body to be healthy and strong, that's very contradicting to being mean to yourself and wanting a positive thing for your body. So you've got to, be kind to yourself. I was talking to my friend the other day about this, like if there's things you're telling yourself, like would you tell them to your kids? Would you tell them to your friends? Probably not. And if we heard that some people were saying that to us or our kids, we would say, don't hang out with those people. So same thing with what you're saying to yourself. Don't hang out. Don't hang out with the mean version of you, right? Like be kind to yourself. So that's really important. So I hope this is helpful. 5 tips to help you avoid perimenopause weight gain. Like I said, it's so uncomfortable for me to even say that. One is training differently, less high impact, more weights, more zone two cardio. Number two is nutrition, more protein, more veggies. Don't cut out carbs. Number three, and of course, there's more to nutrition. That's just very basic. Number three is more rest. Listen to your body. Number four is going to your doctor, asking what supplements they recommend. Number five is the support and accountability. Don't think you have to do this alone, or worry about this alone. Like, you're not alone, and it is just a phase of life. I think it is frustrating going through it, because at least when we're pregnant we get a baby out of it, but when we're going through this, it is very frustrating because they're like, oh my gosh, what is going on with my body, and we're not even pregnant, right? So I totally understand, I totally get it, and I'm happy to help and happy to listen if you are looking for guidance and direction with your mindset, nutrition, or fitness. So go ahead and check out the links below with my free resources. I hope this was helpful. Click subscribe if you'd like to hear more from me, and also post in the comments if there is a question that you have, or if there's a video you'd like me to make. I make new videos every week. So have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.